Hey, welcome to another episode of Dave's Imaginations, and today we are going to be reviewing a book I downloaded from DM's Guild, Waterdeep Magic Shops by Erin at Shadowfell Press. As my party was heading to Waterdeep to do some shopping, and I wanted a fast resource to use for these shops, and we'll take you through that in just a moment. Stay with me. So last time our group had defeated a dragon and a beholder and all the treasure that came with it. So they had taken that treasure, and they traveled to Waterdeep, and now they're ready to spend some of their gold. And to do that, they need some shops. And so to have shops ready for them, I went to DM's Guild. So let's jump there now. Here I am in DM's Guild, and the Waterdeep Magic Shops. I just put that in the search bar. I did a little search, and a number of things came back. And the first one here, Waterdeep Magic Shop, first one there for $1. Yes, this is exactly what I want. And as we click in here, you can see the Waterdeep Magic Shops PDF by Erin at Shadowfell Press. It says, "Welcome, traveler," encloses a guide to magic item shops in the grand city of Waterdeep. This guide includes shop names from some existing Waterdeep locations, the name of the item, and a brief description of that item that your NPCs can give, and a price. The last page includes shops that are off the beaten path and include sample difficulty classes that your players have to meet to find the shop. This is based off another project that this author is working on for rollable tables, and I do know that you can see here down other items from this contributor that seems to be available, as well as you can roll for what is in those shops. But I wanted something just right there it is. And then they give some credits. Sodoro's posts on Giant in the Playground, and the same magic item prices, and shop names and descriptions from Forgotten Realms wiki. So I purchased this, and easy enough, you download it, and I got it in here. Waterdeep shopping guide. Welcome, travelers from an antique land. Please sit and tell us of what you have seen. The unheard of monsters who slither and bite. Tell us of the wondrous items and artifacts you have found, with their mysteries yet to be unlocked, of the vexing locations and surprising skills you have seen. So the editing is 99%, right? There could have been maybe a little better, but it's fine for what I need. It's fine. So in here, like as promised, there's a number of magic shops that they've created, and here's the Halls of Hilmer, and let's just read this one. Halls of Hilmer. The works of Master Hilmer was in his day unmatched. Today, the craft descendants, that is, who apprenticed him in his craft rather than the blood relations, continue to run the shop, notable for its front of polished plate armor. Now, I will say, in my game, we did go to Halls of Hilmer, and our people were interested in that mithril. We did buy that mithril half plate and the mithril plate. The question did come up: why is this mithril plate actually less than regular plate? And I just right off the cuff said, well, that plate is of unusually high quality and made with protective enchantments woven into it. And they accepted, but they were really keen on getting that mithril plate. So we use it. I use these prices. Now the prices, as promised, were based off the same price guide. I appreciate that. One thing I would do if I were to advise Erin, I would say, hey, if for the one specifically, if you would have given the street address and maybe the ward, would have been easier on me, as I want to put these in a map. And so as we go through some of these, we can see that they didn't. This one says it's near the Field of Triumph, which is fine. And so I scoured a number of different maps trying to find these shops. So, as promised in the description, hey, no criticism there. They didn't say all were there. For the ones that weren't there, I had to figure it out. And so if I jump over to my Foundry, here I took a screenshot of the PDF and I put it right into my game. And here's the Halls of Hammer, and I added the street address. And so we went through many of those, and all in all, it worked out pretty good. There are a few typos, so Erin, if you go through this, you might update those. And if while you're at it, you might just add the streets and the ward. So here, I'll go slowly here. The Street of Bells, the Castle Ward, and the Burnt Wagon Way in the High Road in the Southern Ward. The Tower of the Order. So this is one of the ones that wasn't on the map, and so I just put it. I said, you know what? Formerly known as the Mage Hall, which I think is on the PDF, calls it the Mage Hall. Yeah, the Mage Hall here. And so I just put it in the Tower of the Order. And then the next one was Adventurers Welcome. Well, there's no shop in Waterdeep, at least not in the maps I looked at, called Adventurers Welcome. I said it was formerly known as that, and it's actually Vertus's Potions of Poisons. So, and then I put the address: Special Walk, Carter's Way in the Southern Ward. The Tireless Turning Wheel, that's Bannercut Neighborhood, Copperpin Peak District, North Ward, Jolthun Street and High Road, Zoblob. Now that one is part of the lore and the latest heist, right? The latest, one of the later modules of D&D. But I put the back room is the back room to the Zoblob shop, and in there we use this one as well, and so that one is fairly well known. I don't know. And see, I didn't even give an address for this one, so I would encourage you to put it there, though. And then finally, the shop I thought was fantastic was the Old Monster Shop. I wish our guys were interested. They didn't go there. I put that in Tillman's Lane in the Southern Ward. This last one was one I used for my own group. You don't care about that. So anyway, final thoughts here on this. Final thoughts on this is, all in all, it cost me $1. I was able to take screenshots, put it right into my documentation in my game. It worked great. I appreciate it. It worked great. For $1, well worth it. Minor details, if I would have done it, I would have done it a little different, but it doesn't matter. It was very good. And I appreciate it. For $1, worth every penny. So if you like this, what are you excited about in the comment shop? What would have you done different if you'd made this? I'm interested in your thoughts in the comments below. I appreciate it. And hopefully pick this up. I think it's well worth $1. And who knows, maybe I'll be looking at his other products. So appreciate you watching the video. If you don't mind taking the time to hitting that like button and subscribe if you like what I've done, I appreciate it. And until next time, take care.